All right. Let's see. I think you got the stream up. Wow, I know what I'm doing. Looks good, I think. Let me see what Twitch says. Hello, Twitch. All right, we're good. Everybody's on for our late but always ready gang of Deadbeats Thursday night D&D. So let's get started as always with our introductions, and then we'll do a simple recap because they're just itching to meet some purple worms. Hondo, you're up first.
I'm Hondo Bozamek, Mountain Dwarf, Loyal Cleric of Dumathoan, and Killer of One Trog.
Varus.
I'm Baris, the Fever Druid, Protector of the Forest, and Master of the Sky.
Dirt Tedless.
Dirtless Driftwood, Rock Gnome Wizard, Thrower of the Fireball.
Ruckus.
Ruckus McLeod, Mountain Dwarf Barbarian, Carrier of the Thrower of Fireballs, and also playing Banjo Kazooie, a Bugbear Gladiator Fighter, a Rogue.
All of the above.
All the above.
All right. All right. Well, gents, if y'all remember, you were making your way to go look for a purple worm egg and found yourself in a den of troglodytes. And after Dirtleess's rampage genocide maneuvers, which kind of shocked everybody in the party that he would be so anti-troglodytes. He just did not like them all.
Dang troglodytes.
Yeah, they burned him to a crisp. Yes, you got yourself through that area. Were able to get then got the rest of your party in and continue onward to then venturing through the Underdark and came upon a lone female drow who, after doing a little befriending of her, discovered that she was with a party of drow from Menza Bronzen that were also searching for purple eggs, and their party unfortunately met the wrong end of one. A purple worm came out of one of the side tunnel walls and separated her from her group, and though she tried to scare you all off, you weren't befooled by her trickery, but befriended her and allowed her to join the safety of the party in return for any and all knowledge that she may have in dealing with these gargantuan monstrosities that inhabit the Underdark and actually do visit the overworld from time to time. And y'all have moved through some tunnels, and though this isn't the party, this kind of gives you an idea of some of the tunnel features that you have seen and understanding of just how big these creatures are. And so you continue. Yes, you are slowly making your way. If you remember, you are.
I'm the little guy in the red vest.
Mm-hmm. You're making your way toward the middle area of the R. So with that being said, as we continue on, was there anything else other than just venturing? Anybody, I think she's, kept to herself. Hani is her name, and she speaks a little, but she, basically, she keeps her eyes about. And there's been from time to time, she has stopped the party, in that you have noticed. You're just thinking it's just, typical Underdark, activity and all that, but if you, tumble of a rock here or there, the shaking of the ground, but she, stops the party because she kind of, rock whispering This puts the dwarves off a little bit. This is, she kind of puts her hands on the rocks, and she kind of puts her ears to sometimes the stone and the walls and all that, and she can, say the rumbling is just not, that is not natural. It is from worm. You're in the worm areas, and you've noticed that from time, as y'all have moved along, that those rumblings have occurred more and more, and they've gotten a little bit more intense also.
As we're traveling, I would have liked to talk to her about what we can expect with the egg, if they're guarded, and then how to get if we do get confronted by one of these worms, so they're vulnerable to anything, what are their, basically basic strategy against them if we do encounter them.
Your best bet, she will let you know if there is you better run. The party itself will not fare very well at all with these creatures. They have very tough hide. They, understanding that the group may, if none of, can step forward to say they've seen any, then a purple worm is, like I said, a gargantuan monstrosity, and it has a large, open mouth. She can explain, and y'all have probably seen pictures of them before. But if you remember the worms from the Hobbit,
Lord of
and
the Rings,
Lord of the the Hobbit, not the Lord of the Rings, but the Hobbit on the in the last series, the last show, where the ones came barreling out of the mountain,
Burrow worms.
Burrow worms like that. Yeah, they are basically that, massive worms like that, and they will, basically can engulf you, and
and those are the we're walking through their tunnels right now.
You're seeing that you have encountered a few, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And they also have a deadly tail stinger that will inflict damage, plus is poisonous. And if you get swallowed in a worm, probably just enjoy your acid bath, because you'll be swimming in it. So yeah, she's to basically, the point would be to, if it's the rumbling gets worse, if something were to come up, if she, to be able to determine if something is coming, then it's going to be, luck of the position, because it could come out of any wall or any ground at any time. And it's, from there, it's to move in the opposite direction, perpendicular to the way the worm is burrowing, not perpendicular, but perpendicular, to the way the worm is burrowing, stuff like that. But it's a massive creature, so that's as far as killing it, that I don't know if it's ever been accomplished before. She could tell you, they know that, and she can explain that many of the large cities and establishments like that have magical wards, and things that's magical treaties that surround the cities to ward off the creatures, so that they don't come in those areas. And there's, you've heard tales from time to time that they've actually made it out through into the countrysides looking for prey, eating anything that they can hear and feel vibrations of, will come after. So she says, yes, that's, but the eggs, yes, they keep them. There are, just with other creatures that lay eggs, there are nurseries that the worms will guard, and they usually are they're put in globular form, but then there's strands that will connect them in kind of, fractal mosaics pictures of the way the eggs. It's almost like a spider web, but not all the connectings. There'll be single lanes, and then spokes will radiate out from like a patch of eggs, and then connect to other eggs, and will radiate out from there. And you have to, and they will be up off the floor. We'll have to climb to extract some of these eggs from wherever the cavern is at. Is that they're not laid on the ground. So, yep. And so it'll take reach a cluster and all that. You're gonna take some time to get up, and so that's what she tells you. And so y'all continue to proceed on, and a couple of times you get a stop because the earth begins to, the whole area, cavern begins to shake, rocks fall. A few times you almost feel like there's going to be a cave in from some of the activity, and she waits, but actually nothing comes bursting through a wall. And so you spend a few more hours, doing the same thing, and then the inevitable, the wanted, the time is here. So what happens is y'all are moving along, and she throws up the warning signs again that you're kind of a fairly long tunnel y'all are in, and you begin to feel everything around you shake and rumble, and some piece of ceiling cracks away, walls crack, and she gets everybody to hold position and be prepared to. There's something coming, and y'all, she's waiting, and then there's a pretty good cacophony of sounds, and nothing happens except that the floor that you're all standing on, about a 10-foot section of it, gives way. And so what I'd like is a dex roll from all 5 of you in the combat in the chat window, please. Just regular old dex roll.
Oh,
Well,
awesome.
Durley, that's... Roll away, Ruck. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. Ooh. And what? One for... And Varus is away. He's refilling. Oh my god. I'm going to roll one for him. All right.
We were feeling like 15 minutes ago.
That's right. So it looks like Hondo and Dirtless are the two that take a tumble. And y'all's section where y'all are standing gives way. And the rest of y'all, actually, take that back. Any character. Oh, I was off on my numbers. It's actually Ruckus. Oh, only one didn't make it is only one that didn't fall. Look at Varus rolling for himself. Yeah, fine. So Varus and Banjo are okay. The other group of y'all fall 25 feet. So you get, all of you will get yourself 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the section gives way, and y'all find yourself. That's going to be Hondo. Oh, I don't want that. I want to grab you off the combat tracker. Derp. And Ruckus. And Dirtless. Where's Dirtless? Actually, let me roll for Hani. Oh, she goes down with you too. Whee! Okay. And y'all, yeah, so you basically fall down into a just a little cavern area. It's dark cave. and you're looking up, and the rest of the party's kind of looking down at you. And you will hear that the rumbling is just off in the distance somewhere, and you will see all from where y'all are at here. I actually will let y'all have more of the cave because y'all are kind of seeing that where you landed, there is passage to the north. But the rest of the party is up above your head. What are y'all going to do? Don't all
Do we
talk
have
at
a
once.
map?
I'm trying to find myself on the map.
Oh my God! Here, derp. I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing, guys? Find the map. No. Hey, go on. If I shared it with you. I'm just, hey, they were just being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right. So this is the way we want to continue on down this tunnel here.
Well, that's well, or you can climb back up.
Or we could all fly back up. Yeah. Fly back up? Anybody?
Well, I mean, should we just investigate a little bit?
You know where it's gonna run into the pink worm, man. Okay.
Yeah, but
Let's
this
go.
could be where the eggs are.
All right, let's check it out.
All right. So, who didn't fall? Varus and
Banjo.
Banjo?
Yeah.
We wait for him to jump down and join us.
Okay.
I'm still an eagle, so I just fly down.
Oh no, you can't stay at Eagle that long. It's
Are you
been
sure?
several hours. It's hours of traveling. Yeah. You're back to regular shape.
And I gently lower myself down to the hole.
How do you do that? Just jump?
I use my natural grace.
Oh my God, we're gonna have this all night, aren't we? Oh my God.
I'm a graceful queerball. Why not?
All right. You are in a dark cave. What do you do?
Let's start. I mean,
Hey,
Ruckus
got a
went
torch?
AFK, so
If it
Oh, he
is dark,
did? I didn't see. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, he did.
yeah. I
That's fine.
assume he would at least go investigate.
Can we have a torch? I don't see in the dark.
You have magic scimitar.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. I take out my scimitar.
Okay. All right. Ruckus.
Did Hanny say anything about whether or not we should get out, or
She goes, this is a new area. She doesn't know, it just looks like it's another cavern area. So, but she can, y'all have felt rumbling in the area. So she is, who knows what this is? This is new to her. She's not seen this, but she didn't, this is just as much a surprise to her as it is to you.
okay? So, but she's not like, oh, I know what this is. It's a
No,
trap cave, right?
no, she sees just no. This is more cavern. So, yeah, could have been
Oh,
walking
then
over this for quite a while. So she will move forward. Dun dun dun. Darless.
Well, I thought. Oh, sorry. I'm just joining everybody else. I already told you what I was doing.
All right, moving along in the square. Hondo, darn it.
Yeah. Wow. The
So what you see? What now? What's wrong with the grids?
Where are our retainers at? Like our
Everybody, they're traveling with. There's everybody here, y'all. We can put those. You don't need them right now, but I'm assuming
Okay.
they're all. Everybody's kind of jumping down. You're kind of making your way down into the hole. Y'all are leading the way, and what you will see is to the north is a. What you're basically seeing is a variety of fungi. About a 15-foot cavern to the north. And there's just, you can see all different shapes, sizes, and models of fungi. Stuff, and all of some of it's recognizable. Lots of different edible ones. It's just like a bunch of fungus is growing there. What you see to the east is there is a steep slope here to here, going upwards. Whoops. Into about a 30-foot high chamber that is dimly lit by, you can just kind of tell it's luminescent light can kind of dispatched on the floor and the ceiling, on the walls. But you've got, it's a fairly steep incline, and you can kind of tell that it's made of, rock and gravel, and it's going to take some acrobatics checks to try to climb up it.
Well, should we investigate this this
I'm
chamber to the
thinking.
north, or this tunnel to the north?
I'm thinking that's the way we should. Yeah, look around the corner at first, at least.
Just to make sure there's nothing in there that's gonna.
Mm-hmm. Boris, are you doing anything?
I'm just following along.
All right. As you are moving that direction to look, death awaits. Move in. Ruckus will see that actually the cave just kind of swings around there, and it's just full and full and full of you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Are there
It's just fungus.
Are there any that we recognize?
Different kinds. There's a few edible ones. Yeah, and you have to forage around and look for them, but there's all, they're all kind of interspersed. It's just like a big jungle forest of fungus, And while y'all are looking and doing that process, another rumble begins to shake and causing the party to step back, and the floor ceiling area y'all hear in the chamber y'all just left, there is a large crash and collapse of rock. And what is Banjo doing? No. You will hear all of a sudden it's not like a roar. I don't know. Can they roar? I don't think they really can. You hear a bunch of crunching, and a big thud. I mean, like a huge thud. And you begin to hear a movement coming from the chamber up the hallway. What do you do?
Should we go hide in the mushrooms?
Yes.
Like, try and very quietly move in.
How large are the mushrooms?
All different shapes and sizes. It's just a huge forest of them, all over the place. It is a
I want to eat them.
15-foot cavern, and you've got, yeah, like I said, multiple colors, shapes, sizes. You've seen all sorts of them. Other forests that you've run into look very similar. And it would take a time to figure out what's what.
Can I eat them?
Well, you can eat one. There's thousands of them.
Yeah, I eat myself.
Yeah, you get a stomach ache. And this big mass of body begins to slide.
We're trying to move Haney in there.
She's rushing. She goes, worm! And this thing just chomps. And it apparently wants to eat Varus, because Varus is not going to move.
I move.
So this thing comes sliding into the room, and you're sitting there, and you see it moves, and it looks at, kind of, doesn't have any eyes and all that, but it just kind of moves. You see this huge mouth open up, and then it takes its time, and it moves. You hear it sliding up the gravel slope, and then move off into this cavern area you can't see, and then you hear another large smashing sound of like hitting a rock, and the whole air structure begins to shake and violently churn, and rocks fall down, and the mushrooms, some fall down, it's just a large crashing sound and earthquake as this thing moves through the area. And then it slowly begins to quiet down again.
Should we head up the slope?
That's only a place to go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Yep. You can make yourself to the slope. Like I said, it's a very steep slope, and it will require acrobatics checks to make your way up. Okay, she'll make her way up. Dirtless, you can scamper up.
Yes.
Hondo,
What kind of roll do you want?
I need an acrobatics roll, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. He's going to tumble. Oh, no. Ruckus does too. Ruckus, you were making your way up, and Vars came tumbling down and grabbed you. Oh, Banjo didn't make it either. So y'all take a tumble of 10 feet, and you can, all of y'all can have 5 foot of bludgeoning damage as you fall back down the slope. While the rest of your companions look up, down at you, and then y'all will turn in this room while they're clamoring. What you will see is this. Several things greet you. One is this room, about a 30-foot high chamber. And like I said, you could tell that it's lit from y'all's angle. Y'all were looking up. It had some, there was some luminescent light in different spots, and this you could see some of the ceiling and growing up the walls and all that. So it gave off a very faint glow. But as y'all hit and we're moving along, you kept hearing this crunching sound that wasn't the gravel. And when y'all took down and look, you see covering the cavern floor thousands of bones. I mean, thousands of bones. And you will make some of them out as humanoid pieces. Dwarf, elf, goblin. And then you'll see bones of other creatures that you don't know what they are. Pieces of bones, some huge, I mean, as thick as, a red oak tree, just snapped in two and broken and splintered off. And, others, you can see in them a little bit of it just piled down to bone to dust, and there's just everywhere. And then you will see there is a crack in the wall to the south. It looks like it goes somewhere. And as the dust is settling on the southeast area, you will see a circular hole in the wall. And Hani will kind of keep her eye. She's kind of keeping to the wall. She yells out, "Hurry, move. If one comes, it could very well lead to another. You don't want to be in the path of one of those things." So I'll move along a little bit. Ruckus, Banjo, Forrest, what are y'all doing down at the bottom of the hill?
I'm trying to stick to the wall, like where that crack is. Right by my, okay, just so you know.
So Haneen's telling you smart.
Yeah.
You can roll me another acrobatics roll.
Me?
All of you. You fell down the.
Oh,
You gotta try to climb up this slippery slope. Oh, Varus, that drinking, and you can take yourself 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you fall back down. What about you, Ruckus? You and Banjo?
just one?
No, you're fine. Yeah, 1 point of damage for you. Did Ruckus make it back yet? I thought he had. Or did he had to step away again? All right. Well,
maybe his mic is just muted because he rolled.
Yeah, he rolled that time. Exactly, and then he failed. I'll roll him another acrobatics. Well, he should do fine with this. Okay, Ruckus goes up, and Banjo. And Banjo goes up. And they all kind of just look back down at Varus. And he'll make it up sooner or later. Varus, you want to try again?
Yeah, of course.
Any day now.
I'm bound to make it eventually.
There he goes. And he stands in the center of the room. So, yep. You make your way, like I said, and the rest of y'all will then move up and grotesque chamber of just bone. It's a carpet of bones, all shapes and sizes, littered everywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying not to
This is
step
decoration
on
for
them.
my room.
And y'all can move through. You can move to where y'all want to. Like I said, you got a crack in the wall. Looks like something formed to the south. And then you can see a burrow hole that looks fairly new.
Well, if it's new, there's probably not an egg down it. We probably need to look for an older hole.
Well, while you guys peek down those, I'll peek in the big one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Banjo and Ruckus together.
I'm behind there.
Okay. So, Banjo, Ruckus. Okay. So, you guys to the south will make your way and discover a 30-foot high cavern. About a 20-foot wide pit is in the center, which descends. You kind of look, just over the edge. And you can tell that it goes way down. Way down. But Banjo will notice in his high perception as you're looking over, he goes, "What's that?" And off to this pit, it's like this, is this, actually supposed to be 20 feet wide. Well, oh yeah, that is. There you go. Okay. Off to the area right here, along the edge, about 30 feet down, he notices that there is a ledge, and he makes out what looks to be the remains of something on the ledge.
Hey, I see something on the ledge over there.
So where is the ledge at?
Where that arrow is.
Yeah, where
Yes,
that arrow is.
About 30 feet down.
But I mean, I can move in like right here without having to worry about.
Yeah,
falling.
you can move. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the circle. It's 20-foot wide hole.
Okay, all right. I just
Okay,
want to
so,
make sure.
yeah, that's what you're seeing. So y'all are moving in and checking that out. Hondo, you're making it a chamber. You coming around the corner, and Hani's with you, and she stops you for a moment and goes, "I think we're close. That can't be already." She says, "I recognize that smell." And you will see, yeah.
I say Aldor's doing like that.
Yeah, you're looking, and you hear some rumblings and some definitely vibrations ahead of you. And she goes, "I think we're close." And you're seeing it, what looks the chamber that hole goes through, and then it definitely is a big chamber because it goes up. It gets very dark in there, and you see some glisten, some reflections of light just barely glinting off something in the just outside of your dark vision range.
Okay.
And it's definitely a rush of air moves through this tunnel that you're standing in, and the reason it's kind of hard to see still because there's still dust and churning, as where this area looks like it's churned up, because she's telling you fresh, that worm just came through here.
Okay. So I'll let her know that we need to. We'll go tell the rest of the group, and then we'll decide how best to get in there and
she
get
goes,
what we need.
yeah, and she goes, "We hurry. We want to make sure we don't get stuck here if another one comes through."
Agreed. And then I will make my way down and over. Oh, I thought that was going to be another little room there.
All right, what about you three? So why? Yeah, you're taking your time. Go ahead.
From my view, can I see what's on that ledge?
Looks like there is some type of humanoid skeleton down there.
I offer
holding
to
a
lower
purple egg?
Dirtless via rope.
Is it holding a purple egg or anything?
It's
Then
got
I'm not really
something.
concerned about it.
No, it's just like some type of humanoid creature in some type of leather armor, just laying there.
All right, I will allow myself to be lowered down to that ledge.
Okay. Banjo and I rig him up for lowering, and then proceed to do so.
Gnome bungee jump.
No, gnome repelling.
I laugh at this scene.
All right. Well, you will lower down and you will land on the ledge, And as you're standing looking, you can determine it's what the remains and the decay and all that. It was a moon elf, of what you're kind of telling, and
Weird.
the moon elf is clad in some moldering leather armor.
Does the leather armor still look pretty good?
No, it's moldering.
I thought that was maybe like a magic spell.
No.
It's moldered.
That is a special spell. Yes.
Is that similar to smoldering?
that's exactly what I was thinking.
You can roll me. Yeah. Oh, God. Roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Pretend like Duff is the only one drinking right now.
And you're looking at it, but you do catch there is a ring on the elf's finger.
Mine.
I'm down here.
Oh, forget
Yeah,
me.
well, you guys don't even know that there is something.
I'm gonna cut off the finger and grab the whole thing.
As you reach down,
Dang it!
you know it's too easy.
Is she alive?
No, very dead, or is it?
That would be awesome.
Or is it? But no, but it's another surprise. As you're reaching down, preparing to cut off the finger, the area begins to shake again.
I go up against the wall as flat as
I need a
can.
dex check. For dex, you can have a dex check with advantage because you're tied to the ropes of these individual.
No more the rope.
Goes the rope, go swinging. Boo. You grab the ring as the ledge gives way. And in the party sheet.
And I like pull on the rope, like get me out of here.
Oh, they got a hold of you. So I was thinking if you were going to not be able to grab the ring in time is what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
all.
why I use two people.
Yeah,
Two is one,
so-
one is none.
Yeah. So you've got a ring. It's in the party sheet that you can grab.
I'm looking. It just says ring.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna put that into my inventory so that I can look at it because we want to keep this area clean.
Well, the rock falls away with the body, and you are sitting there, and y'all weathered the storm. But there's not the worm doesn't come in the area, but it's definitely nearby, and you don't ever hear the rock hit the ground while you're sitting there.
Deploy
Dirk.
me.
Oh jeez.
Just so you know.
Just so you know, I have the fly spell readied.
Yeah. I don't remember hearing that. I don't know what that is. So
I tie a rock to the other end of the rope.
yeah, exactly. The boulder and throw it over the side. And he watches as his boulder goes down the rope.
I take out a second rope just to mess with him, and I tie a boulder to it, and I throw it in there.
No, that's my rope.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So y'all can pull him up. And
All right. We'll pull him up, but we won't pull him up like completely on his own. Like I want him to start building some upper body strength. So I'm gonna let him do a little climbing as well.
Did you guys see that leather armor? I couldn't grab it all, but it was definitely moldering. It was awesome.
wow.
That's pretty rare.
Really rare. Shame it got away.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
But
Way
hey,
to
I
go,
got this.
Dirtless.
But hey, I got this, and I'm gonna hold up the ring on a finger. I'll look at it and see what it is.
He begins to call it precious.
Precious.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
I stick it in my pocket. I'm like, precious.
That's not been ever used before. Well, I'm not copyrighting anything. Okay.
That's
What a
nice
completely
little-
unique
nice
storyline.
It is. This is the rejects. I would never plagiarize.
No, it's not
Alright.
a ring. It's a brooch, and I'm calling it precious.
Okay.
All right. So.
While y'all are
me
doing
and
that,
Dan-
then, yeah, Hondo will come running around the corner then.
I very stealthily move into the room and Tell them we think we may have found something.
Oh, my guy did find something. They show him the ring.
Hanny thinks we're very close.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get moving then.
Yeah, be right back.
I thought we were still relative strangers, but she seems to have grown very close to me.
Yeah. Subordinates should stick together.
Yeah.
All right. So, does she want to lead the way, or does she want us to lead the way?
No, she's waiting. She's waiting for Hondo. She relayed to him that there's a bigger cavern up ahead, and we need to, she's smelling. It's different.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start heading that way with Banjo.
I'll be right behind the two of you guys.
Let's see. Almost grabbed Dirtless by mistake.
Back.
He just
There you go,
runs.
Dirty.
Just
I
runs
made your
in the
move for
room.
you, Dirty.
Oh, yeah, thanks a lot. I'm only going to go 95 feet, not the 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just runs Banjo on in there to die.
No.
Oh, that was
Not to die.
Dirtless. Oh, I thought that was Banjo. Yeah.
That was Dirtless' suicide run.
Yeah.
But remember, I'm actually like in these divots. I'm only like 3 feet tall, so
You think you are.
Yeah.
You think you are. So y'all begin to move. Yeah, you're coming through this tunnel. That's you definitely can tell, and Hani will tell you that this is fresh. When cautiously move through, but you begin to see a cavern that opens up, and it is very deep, and you will see some, basically it's webbing, but it's very thick. It's some resin strands that are rising up off the floor in a couple areas, and one will catch your sight as y'all are moving, and you will Dirtless, yeah, you kind of see something off the anchored of the wall down there. But it's a good maybe 10 feet off the floor. But then there's, a big branching of something stuck to the wall, and then it goes upwards out of your sight because of the hole that you're in. You're going to have to get closer to the end of it to be able to look into the room.
Jeez.
Now, who moved me?
Oh.
Damn you, Hondo. Leave my guy alone.
Guess what?
I didn't make your move.
There. That's my move.
And then I'm gonna come in and go to there.
All right, you move in. Okay, y'all can move to the. All right, there you go. And Hani will go, I knew it, as she moves into the room too. And y'all will look up. And like I said, about an 80-foot high chamber. And you will see these large structures hanging down and across.
Purple.
And you will see a bunch of dust off to the southeast area, and you will see what looks to be another hole. And then you'll see some entryways and cracks in the walls to the north and to the south. So what you're seeing is there's about 7 clusters of these globular objects, about 6 each inside this cluster. And it looks like what she's saying, those are the eggs. And she's pointing, and you see what you're looking at is something, it's a silvery sphere, about 3 feet in diameter. And then, but these things are way up. Okay. So I'd say they're probably about it's an 80-foot ceiling. You're probably looking at about 60 to 70 feet up off the ground. But they're anchored to those 4 sections that are about 10 feet up the ground and then go upwards. And you can, that's, whatever way y'all want to come up with, but you're seeing, which the gnomes or what you could take is maybe a pathway up. But Haneen will tell you that it's also, derp. It's very sticky. So basically you're looking at, doubly dangerous, treacherous terrain. The movement is going to be very slow as you move across that. And up at the very top of the chamber is just covered in webbing. You don't see any rock at all. And Banjo's looking, and even Varus in his drunken stupor, will notice that up there is not purple webbing, but it looks like spider webbing up there. And it covers the whole ceiling. And it looks fresh too.
Okay.
So that ability that Daedalus has to teleport himself to Bruner's castle.
Okay.
Can he hold on to an egg and teleport out with the egg?
Just him. No, it's only his body.
But it's like his pack and everything, right?
But I don't think it'll take another life form. Let me go look. I'll go read on that, but I don't believe that it will. It's only attuned to his body, to him.
Yeah, it's probably can't take that much weight or whatever, because I imagine these things are big.
3 feet in diameter. They have she will tell you that the shell is fairly tough, but also, but a good shot to it, will destroy it. You can jar it around some, but any type of damage that it will take will immediately destroy the contents in it.
So we should definitely grab more than one.
And it will take you some time. These clusters are covered in this strand stuff. Think like it's the alien in the chamber, when Sigourney Weaver first makes it in and all that stuff stuck, the people are stuck inside. It's like that. It's sticky, it's hard, and you see the stuff pulsing in the middle. Yeah. And Vars,
falling, right?
that's right. Yes, yes. You're gutter brain, gutter boy. She goes, "This is it. What do we do? Be quick. They can't be that far." Oh my God! Is this what we're gonna get with him drunk all night? Really?
All right.
You said it, not me.
So I'm gonna motion for Haneen to come over and because I've got a couple of questions for her.
She's kind of standing in awe being this close. She said I've only read about them, but I have yet to actually encounter an egg chamber before. But this is definitely one. Durr.
I'm gonna ask her if she's had any, read anything about how easy they are to dislodge from.
They're not. You can tell. You're looking at it. It's going to take some hacking and some care to get up there to extract an egg carefully from the resin strands and the cocoon that they are in, the cluster that they are in.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I guess we should just get started then.
You know, I could give like 2 people about 10 minutes worth of flight time, if you think that would help.
Probably be faster and quieter than me blowing my whistle.
That's what I was thinking. I can cast it at a 4th level spell to give 2 people flight time for 10 minutes.
I can turn into an eagle, so I will need it.
But you can fly, but you can't do anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any appendages to help.
You can't do anything yeah, you can fly up there, certainly. What are you going to do?
Claws. I have 2 claws, you know?
Well, you can try, certainly, if you want to try to hack away at the eggs.
What if you cast it on Ruckus and Banjo and had them fly up there, dislodge the egg, bring it down? You can put it on your disc, and then we just try to get out of here as quick as possible.
Can I just? How does your disc work? Can I take it with me? Like, can
It stays within 30 feet of me. Let me bring it up again.
So maybe you and I should be the ones flying.
Yeah, it stays within 30 feet. And it can carry up to 500 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, so why don't you and I fly, or if you want to cast it on Banjo, you can.
You know, I can
carry you.
I can cast it at my 5th level spell, which will give 3 of us flight.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I mean, we're in a pretty dangerous situation. I want to start burning up a bunch of spells.
But that'll just be my top spell. I just won't get Bigsby's hand. I'll still get, lightning bolt and all that stuff, and that'll give 3 of us 10 minutes of flight.
And then stops all of a sudden, hush, and the area begins to rumble again. And what you watch, your stuff's falling, the webs are shaking on it, but the pathway structure area that you see of the eggs and all that, it doesn't move at all. But your chamber's rocking. This stuff is solid that you're looking at. And air and dust will come out of the southern tunnel area that y'all see, kind of rushes out of there as something huge moves just out of your distance, but doesn't come to number, but you hear it moving through there, and then another crash is what you're perceiving is that the worm just is coming there and is actually making another tunnel somewhere to the south. And you hear crunching and rumbling as it continues, it's pretty solid for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then it begins to fade as the worm is moving off away from the area. She goes, "We are in a time crunch. Make a decision quick. It's only a matter of time. We're going to face one sooner or later. Probably sooner."
Yeah, I'd say just put it on Banjo and I, and then if you want, I can take you up there.
And remember, we got to get 2 of them.
Yeah. Can we approximate how much the eggs weigh?
Nope. I have no idea.
Okay.
And that's it. That's a good question, though. Would she know? Just trying to see what the weight of egg is. Silvery sphere, 3 feet in diameter, with a tough casing. But why don't I have a weight? I don't. That's interesting. Well, y'all keep determining. Let me keep looking while y'all are figuring out what to do. I'm gonna read their description real quick on an egg. Purple worm. Does it say? Wow. Well, it's going to be pretty heavy because it's got a baby worm in it. Don't eat the worm, though, whatever you do.
We should grab the smallest ones that we can get.
And I'm saying we should get at least 2.
Well, we're gonna have to get 3. She's gonna have to, like we did promise her to get 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
I guess we're gonna cast flight on 3 of us to get up there and try and dislodge it and put it on the disc. Dislodge 3 eggs, put it on the disc, and then head out.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you begin to cast your spell. And where are y'all headed? So which area? What's the plan? Which one for actually?
Go for those ones.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Who's going up there? So let's consider who's where. I need to know who's where, when, and how. For every
Banjo and I are going.
I think
Okay.
the 3 of us are going, right?
Oh, I was just gonna have you cast at the 4th level and then carry you up there and have the disc follow. But if you wanna cast it at the 5th, that's
I'll cast it at the
your
5th.
call.
The 3 of us will go up. Yeah.
Okay, Hondo, where are you at?
I'll stick to the wall on the far side over here, just kind of out of the way,
I'll stay with
Ready.
Nando.
ready to do what I can when it's needed.
Please don't appreciate my evil.
Oh my God. Really? She knows this every night I stream. She lets them go down there. Oh my God. All right. All right, y'all begin to begin to fly up there. And Banjo says, keep a lookout. He says he has seen movement. There's something in the web up there. More than one. And we're fairly close. And what are you going to use to get the egg? What are you doing? Who's doing
I
it?
just kind of thought we'd pry it.
It's gonna no. It is encased in this resin.
A dagger to cut around the resin.
Okay, who? is
Yeah,
doing
I'm
it?
gonna use my axe as well.
You can. All right. Make me a couple of strength rolls or attack. It's basically your attack roll, but in the tower, please.
So all 3 of us will make an attack roll.
It's whoever's trying to hack away. It's going to take a few minutes. Yep. Ruckus is chopping away. All right. And one from Banjo. Looking like your first egg, and while you're hacking away at it, this is going to take about, where did I roll? 6 minutes as you're cutting away at the first one. I don't see a Banjo roll. Or is he not hacking?
No, I can have him do one as well.
He said all y'all were, so I'm just trying to see if.
Let's see.
Okay, so y'all are hacking away, and Hondo, a perception roll in the tower, please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not funny, not funny, not funny. A rumbling will begin to take shape as y'all are hacking away, and it's becoming louder as the room shakes. I need 3 more rolls from Dirtless, Ruckus, and Banjo, please. Oh, nicely done. No, not what's the one? Oh, that's because that's oh wow, that's funny. You rolled a critical. So yeah, the first casing is come off without damaging the egg, and about that time, however, the dust begins to pour out of the south chamber, and the rumbling shocks, and sliding into the room is a worm. Stopping. It has no eyes, but it's moving its head around. Mm-hmm. And it begins to, and it will move. All right. So I'm going to say it came through here. 5, 10. Boom. And it stops as it's moving around. I need everybody to roll me initiatives, please. Now, the really the $1 million question is, where are your minions, guys? Kind of an
Would they have
important
made it
question.
down that hole?
Well, y'all were all together. So
But I'm
that's
guessing wouldn't they
that's
all be kind of? I'm guessing they would have been down the stair.
I'm
Right down.
asking if you left. If it's up to where y'all, I need to know: are they with you? Not with you? Would they have stayed behind? Y'all need to make a group decision on this. Where are your minions?
Anybody?
Right behind me.
Wow.
Well, your butt's up against the wall, so I don't think they're right behind you.
The question is where are we going to
you got it.
return the way we
Oh,
came?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
They are at a child distance. Is that okay?
They're where? I can't hear you, Vars. You're muffled.
They are at a child distance. I can shout at them and they can come.
But where, though? You need to put them somewhere on the map. You can make me a circle. Where are your dudes at? Or y'all can take an NPC marker. Let's do that, actually. How about that? Let's see. Banjo's dude.
There you have my circle. They are there.
Alright. Boris's dudes. Alright. Hondo's dudes. The V's dude, Hondo. You can put him somewhere. Ruckus, your dude. Is an S. I should probably change them. Who we missing? Regardless. Oh, you got your yeah, where's your shield guardian then?
I'm gonna put them like we're south of Anzer, like right in that little alcove there. I'll try and make a circle. It'll take me a minute.
Where did I put? That's G.
Right there.
Ruckus. Where's
That 5-foot
Banjo's?
circle.
And here's. All right. So are y'all sticking them in this room? Ruckus. What do you want, Banjo and your guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them outside, but yeah, I'm gonna keep them probably in the hallway.
Okay. All righty. Here we go. Hondo, what are you doing?
So are we? Are we sure that it knows that we're here?
You don't know yet. It's moved into the room, but it stopped and was moving its head around.
Then all I'm going to do is hold an action. I'll hold Sacred Flame. And then I will pass.
Banjo.
Banjo is going to move out of line of sight, but behind the egg. So he's going to move on this side and try to take cover behind the eggs. And that's going to also be Ruckus's move. So, but he's not doing it yet. Obviously.
Yeah. Well, y'all guys, I would assume, are holding, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would Dirtless.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm holding on, hiding out of the way behind the eggs. And I will pass. And my Shield Guardian is staying where he's at in the corner back there.
Okay. All right, the purple worm begins to move. Stops right here. And just kind of pulls its head up, or the top part of its upper body, its body, and begins to, it's just moving its head around. Stops. Turns. Ruckus.
Okay, I'm going to slowly move around the eggs over to here. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. All right. See. Okay. And then he says, this doesn't look good. And she is going to try back. Into the corner here. And then kind of balls down. All right, your guys. Varus, what are you doing?
Okay, so the purple worm is out of the ground, right? I can see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've got your light. How is that? Like a regular torch? The light it gives off, the sword.
Yeah, it's a magical light.
Yeah, I know, but
is
it 20 and 20 or 30?
30.
Where does it say that?
I don't know, but I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. Which one is it? What is it you're using, Ruckus? You told him what it is. He totally forgot.
Handle cast the light on my sword.
Oh, I thought it was a special.
No, it's the eternal one. It's I can't remember what the exact name of it is.
Something that you cast on it that's eternal? Is that what you really?
Yeah, it's you spend 50 gold on resources, and then you can cast a permanent light source.
But it's like regular light. Is it 20 and 20? Light.
I don't know.
It's like the light spell. Is it like the light?
Probably like the light spell.
Okay, so until the spell sheds 20 and 20. Yeah, exactly. It's the light spell. Okay. So you don't know where it's at. You know the general vicinity that it's south of you, Vars, but you can't see it because you are blind as a bat.
The general direction where it's at, because I can hear it, right?
Yeah, you do know the general direction where it's at. That I'll give you. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Wind Wall.
Okay. Wind Wall.
And I'm gonna draw it for you. I get 50 feet, so I'm gonna use my 50 feet to protect ourselves.
Okay, so where are you casting this at? Okay. There's a wall of wind.
That's where my wind wall is gonna be.
Yeah, I get it. And it's yep, goes up and you hear a big whoosh and wind is blowing away from you, I would assume.
Up. It blows up.
Oh, right, strong, yeah, wall of wind rises from the ground. Okay. And you're having it blow up.
Yep, and I'm going to withdraw at least 10 feet.
Okay.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right. They're not doing anything. Weevil and the Guardian.
They're gonna stay put, trying to hide and stay out of sight, and they're both kind of in that crevice there.
Okay. Hondo.
I guess I'll just try and shuffle back this way as
All right.
quietly as I can.
Yeah, mate. I need a stealth roll in the tower, please.
Okay. Well, shit. All right. I guess I already said
Actually,
it.
you can make it with advantage.
Okay.
I'll explain in a second. Okay. Here, and then you move here.
Yeah, and then I'll still hold the sacred flame.
So, all right. Banjo will, for a brief moment, Ruckus, I will run.
Okay.
Because Banjo's perception is, through the roof, basically. And he doesn't need to know. Yeah, his passive perception's 20. He will see almost immediately that when Varus casts the wind wall, the worm head and body all moved straight toward where that's coming from and is going to move that way. It opens up its mouth as though it was letting out a roar, but it doesn't really say, you just see its teeth and everything open up, and it is immediately focused on where the wall is at.
Okay.
And he goes, what, why? That, he said, this thing can't see. It now is, he's understanding that it's got tremor sense and, movement perception and stuff like that. It doesn't have any eyes. And it is headed straight toward the wall.
Okay, so are you doing any movement for Banjo, or
No, you can move him. Sorry, I just wanted you to get a passive perception. He looks over at you and goes, "What the hell? The Furbolg did it again. Just light it up,
Did I miss the whole rationale that he
he just did it.
he
I
has
don't
this
know.
spell and wanted to burn it?
He just put up wind wall. I don't know why. But you're not near Varus, so you have no idea. But you hear a rush of wind begin to form, and that whoosh, and it makes a lot of noise, and the worm went batshit crazy.
Okay. Then I'm gonna keep working on the egg.
The egg is loose now, and it will take another turn to get it pulled out and to place it on the. Where's that disc at? Right behind Daedalus, or kind of right beside Daedalus?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So you're freeing it, and going to y'all come around the top of the order. You'll have it freed to actually extract it completely out without breaking it. You were successful on y'all's rolls as far as hacking away the outer shell to get to the first one.
All right. Well, that's what Banjo's gonna do.
Okay. Alrighty. Dirt.
I would now just concentrate on the egg we do have, and just prepared for like defense if I had to. But so for the most part, I'm doing nothing. I'm just preparing. I'm guarding the egg, getting ready to move, getting ready to cast shield or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
All right. Well, this thing will just now it's in alert mode. It hits the wall, and it'll make its silly little strength saving throw, and it has to beat Varus's DC of a what? Varus?
Just a second.
I want y'all to see this. I'm not going to roll this in the tower.
Are you so confident?
Do what? You're muffled again.
Are you so confident about?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty confident about what this is, but I need to know what your DC is for your spell. You don't know what it is? Varus. Your wind wall is 17.
It's 17.
17. Yeah.
Strength.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here.
No,
Burst right through that wall. And well, now that was 5, 10. It is here.
Oh, shit.
And
I tried it.
All part of the master plan.
You should have told me the master plan.
what were y'all's rolls? All right, Honda. Oh, fuck. Eileen. All right. All right. You see this thing come into here, and its head moves back and forth to where y'all, between Varus and where you, Hondo, where you and Hani are at. Just, it's zoned in. You basically see, and it's just kind of swaying right there like a snake, moving back and forth, but it did stop its rush as it kind of hit. I'll put it right here in this scale. There we go. But it's just like a cobra swaying back and forth, and it's moving its head, sweeping from back and both of y'all in this area. Ruckus and Banjo, y'all will notice that it's not even really paying attention to y'all. At this
it's not
point
paying
in time.
attention to us.
At this point in time, it slammed through that wall and the noise and came through, and it was at a full blast rush, what it was doing, and then began to skid and stop, and was zoned in on this along the wall area. Like I said, it's moving, its head is this kind of tracking back and forth.
The
like
wall
this.
didn't dissipate when it went through it, though, right?
No, it's still blowing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep working then.
Well, you're free now. I said at the top. Oh no, yeah, that's right. At the top of the round, it gets free. Yep. Okay. All right. So y'all are.
Yep.
I need a stealth roll in the tower with advantage, please.
For a ruckus.
Yep. If you're moving and hacking away,
Well, it's already loose. We're
you're
trying to,
moving. You're moving. Unless you want to move, hold it completely still. I'm just letting you know. If you're going to do any type of movement, I need a stealth roll in the tower. But you have advantage on it. Or you can just sit there. Stiff as the, what's the saying when they in one of the movies?
light as a feather.
Something like that, but in the wind, not making a movement. All right, you're fine right now. You're hacking away, and you'll know in a little bit here, but nothing's happened. The worm is still doing its movement against watching the wall, basically. Anita, yeah, she will. Hondo, you will see her just pull her. She pulls, she keeps off the wall, and she just makes a small ball of herself right there on the ground and puts her head down, and she doesn't even want to breathe out in the open, and she's not looking up, she's not moving. You thought if you were seeing someone that was penitent and was praying to whatever God that they believe in, she's down in this pose and just sitting there, eyes closed, and yes, will not budge. Varus, what are you doing? Varus? Did he leave? To go get a drink or something? Did we lose him?
I don't know.
Varus, we can't hear you if you're talking. Just making sure. No. Oh, come on. Well, I kind of need to know what he's going to do.
Probably summon spiders. Or vine whip it.
Okay, my turn, right?
It is your
Yes.
turn, Varus. What would you like to do?
Okay, is this worm out of the floor?
He's on. What do you mean out? He's on the floor. He's right in front of you. You can see him.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
I can't hear you. Say that again.
Earth tremor.
Earth Tremor.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but let's see what happens.
I'm gonna cast it and then run away.
You've got the worm there.
I have to get a little close.
You're going to move up on it?
Yes.
Okay. And you cast Earth Tremor. Okay. All right. And so, hold on a second. But so does hold on a second. Earth Tremor. Okay, it's not okay. So it's not a concentration. Okay, so the wall's still going up. I was just trying to make sure that wall was still blowing. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gave it a slap, pop it. Yeah. And
if I remember correctly, I can turn into an eagle as a bonus action or not?
you're muffled sometimes when you're talking. Say that again now.
Can I still turn into an eagle? Is it a bonus action if I remember correctly?
No, your wild shape is an action.
Okay, then I just run my remaining 15 feet away.
Okay, Varus walks up and okay. All right. Anything else, Varus? Or pass your turn.
Nothing else.
All right.
Nothing else. I'm the hero right now.
If Wobble, Weevil doing anything, Shield Guardian.
Nope, they're still staying in the corner until absolutely needed.
Hondo?
Still and praying. Yeah, I'm gonna stand completely still and I'll just be praying. That worm goes after the fur bug and not me.
All right, you pass your turn.
Yes, sir.
Banjo?
I'm the hero.
Banjo?
Yeah, he's
He's saying, please don't move me. Please don't move me. Please don't move me. the egg is free now. He actually can pick it up in his hands if he wants to. He's put his hands down it, and
how much does he think it weighs?
You're gonna laugh. I don't have they tell me all this other stuff, but they don't have me a weight. Let me see if there's maybe a 5e purple worm egg.
Well, I just don't want to put it on his disc and have it go falling to the ground.
Yeah, no. Body of a the body of a purple worm is 80 feet long, weighing 40,000 pounds. That's just the body. But it doesn't securing much. Purple worm is enormous. 5 feet. It's only 5 feet wide, but 80 feet long. That's what it's saying. I want to know what the weight of the damn thing is, though. Sorry, I don't know. It doesn't tell me. But I'm gonna, with the size of and all that, a couple 100 pounds maybe. But it's not that big though either. It's saying that the egg is 3 feet in diameter. So, I mean, beach ball size? Is that about right? You think?
I would think so.
How much does a keg of beer weigh?
Yeah, let's put it like a keg of beer. That's fair enough. That's a 50 pounds. Yeah. Someone 50, could lift one up. Yeah. I'll that's a good call, Hondo. I'll take that. That's something we know quite well and dear to ourselves as a keg of beer. There you go.
So does 3 of them on the disc.
Does your fly spell? What does that do for movement distance?
60.
Nothing. 60. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Banjo is going to. He's going to go to right here. And he's going to ascend while he's going that direction. He's going to ascend. And then he's going to actually scratch that. He's going to move to here. Yeah, can you move him there?
He's flying over there and going up?
He's flying over there and he's ascending, and he's gonna fire an arrow at the purple worm.
Okay.
So he's trying to get the attention from us or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he hits the worm.
Why did I have disadvantage?
Good question.
He dropped a 20.
I don't know. Why did it shoot? Let me see. Is there something on Banjo? No. I don't know.
Does a worm have a bonus?
That's what I'm trying to see what the worm's got on. Oh, it's because it's prone. That's right. Yeah, so the prone effect is on it for a moment. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did something. Yeah.
Wait.
You still hit it. No.
Okay.
But the worm does not. I was looking to see if the worm had a resistance, or it can't be knocked prone because it's a worm, but it's not set, so he can basically it can be knocked to the ground. It's already on the ground, but you go.
Okay. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's all I got.
That's like me having a disadvantage at a melee attack because I'm standing upright. It's my natural position.
There's some things I think, that you shouldn't be able to knock prone or do something like that, but it's basically he instead of being able to rear up and all that, it's fallen completely onto the ground. So it's whole body.
Okay.
I'm letting you know, it does not have a issue about being prone. So I don't get it.
Yeah,
But
you're right. It has
but
something
you
to
hit
do
it.
with the rearing up. Or
But you
whatnot,
hit it with an arrow.
All right,
And
then,
I need a perception. Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, well, you got an issue because you ascended up, and coming out of the area right above him will be a spider.
okay. And then I'm gonna pass my turn.
All right. Is Ruckus, is your dude who's standing in the center area, going to do anything?
Dude standing in the center. Oh, the
Yeah, your minion.
no, he's well trained enough to know that he's supposed to wait for my call.
All right, Varus. Your minion's going to do anything?
My minions? Oh yeah, they're gonna go and stand behind me and protect me just in case I get attacked.
Well, they're standing way back behind you. They can. Well, I don't think they have. You're going to rush them?
Yeah. Rush them.
Okay.
I don't care if they die.
All right. Anything else? Or pass the turn?
Nope. That's all for now.
Dirtless.
Protect me.
I am just gonna still concentrate on keeping the egg safe and get ready to move it if I have to. Get my shield spell ready. So that's I'm just kind of hiding and protecting the egg until I can get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, it now will lift itself up, and it will move immediately straight toward where the spell came from, and the furball who, and doing that, ran. The arrow did nothing to it. It moves up, opens up its mouth, because the furball was moving, and will bite once. Oh my God. Oh, 1 second. It will give the damage. And 1 second. It is piercing. So it's going to basically rip apart one of your arms with that attack. It will then, Boris, have you got all your effects on you? Okay. All right. It will. So, what else was the worming doing here? So it basically, yes, its big mouth opens up and hits you, and it was a critical, and it has destroyed. Well, basically, it's crushed one. It's crushed. You can pick even or odd, left or right. What do you want odd to be? Left hand or right hand?
Left.
Okay, your left hand just got destroyed. Basically, it's a shriveling mass of tendons and bones, and it just basically ripped your hand apart. One of its pincers that's in its mouth. And then but that pincer has got a hold. It's basically embedded. You're stuck into its mouth, and you fail. Oh my God. And you are now swallowed in the worm.
The guys behind me just stand and
Well, they can't. Well, yeah, because it attacked you. You're the first one sitting right there. It was zoned in on you because you moved. A swallowed creature. Oh my gosh. Is blinded and restrained. And you are moving down its gullet, and it is starting to burn.
I'll fix that on my next turn.
Yeah. All right. And then, so I don't believe that it can do any. So it swallowed you, so it can't hit you with its tail. All right. But it can hit your minions. All right. Anzer, where are you at? And you've got 4 of them, if I remember correctly. Where are they at? 1 second. Where are your...
I brought 4. I think I have 8.
Oh, you
So I
do?
brought
Okay.
4.
Okay. All right. So, well, all your minions... I mean, well, where would the other 4 be at? Are they up? Because I'm...
I think they stayed behind us in one of the places that we were.
Oh, they did. How convenient. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Not convenient. That's what you say. You said we couldn't take them all.
You know, you're all... No, on this you could. This... I was considering they were all moving out, unless y'all wanted to leave them. Well, I don't know. If I may, I'll go back and look at it. If that was talking about when y'all were... we were doing the Manitold Dareth and all that.
Yeah, if I can have them all, then they are 8. If not, they are.
No, y'all were... The caravan moved out because y'all were on a mission to do everything. So all right. Well, you're gonna have some here with you. I'm gonna put them on the board because they're going to start taking attacks. All right, Boris. All right, let's put the first 4 here. And is this other one Boris's? Yeah. So well, that's Anzar. It's Gargathan. Why can't I need to actually change. Okay, so there they are. All right, so who's right behind you is Anzar, and the tail is going to strike out at Anzar, and here it comes. And it misses, because it's quite satiated that it's eating you. Ruckus, you've just watched Boris get eaten.
Could I even see that from where I'm at?
Not really.
Okay.
You saw it rise up and then head straight down on the ground, and then you see it.
Yes, it is. Does he wants to see it?
I think I should put on some more dramatic music. We need worm battle music. Anyway, what are you doing?
I'm going to deal with a spider that I see right here, so I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to dispatch this thing as quickly as possible.
Okay. That'll hit. Ooh. Hit. All right. It did.
And I will pass.
She is going to make a stealth roll. And she is going to half move just around the other side of you, Hondo. Any of Banjo's minions doing anything while they're... Because if y'all want them on... If you want some of your minions, more minions, I can put them on here. If you need them to do anything. Ruckus, what do you want Banjo's guys to do?
Oh, they're gonna retreat. Yeah, they're gonna pull back.
You can move the Z then.
Okay. 1 sec. Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, you can just move. That's fine.
Yeah, they're gonna pull back to this corner.
Yep, that's fine.
And
Perfectly done.
Same thing with my guys, because I didn't move them last time. And I can't pass for them, so.
Yeah, no, I'll move them. Varus, you are blinded and restrained in the gullet of the worm.
Okay. Then I use my action to turn myself into a porcupine.
A porcupine?
Oh yeah.
Is that what I said? Okay. All right, 1 second.
A giant porcupine.
Yeah.
Not just a
giant
regular porcupine, a
That's-
giant porcupine.
Well, yeah, what size is his creature for his wild shape? Yeah.
Yeah, I can turn into a giant porcupine.
Is there a giant? Yeah. Nice try. Hold on.
Can you turn into anything that resists acid?
Maybe
Yeah,
bacon.
maybe.
too.
Metagaming.
I'm just gonna stick all these needles onto him.
Hold on a second. Do
And
we
he
have
can
a
hold me up.
or? We don't have a porcupine.
Then make one. He's
I
gonna throw
don't know.
blood.
There's got to. What can be? Yeah, I mean, yeah. So what? It's POR, right? No, there's not a porcupine. Yeah, I was hoping maybe there was something. What's giant? Because he can. So sorry, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. Your wild shape. So 8th level is a max CR1. All right. So what's the? I would assume you would go to CR1 creature. And that's going to be a beast. So brown bear. I guess a wolf, dire wolf. Giant eagle, giant hyena, giant octopus, giant spider, giant toad, giant vulture, lion, tiger. That's about it.
Then I choose giant octopus and I'm going to choke it from the inside.
How are you gonna choke it? Because you're inside it. You're restrained. So you can change, but you still can't move. You can use. Hey, you couldn't. Yeah, you can't even attack. You sure you want to do that? You sure you want to become sushi? You're blinded and restrained. Okay, yeah, it has total cover against attacks, no dur. It's inside. Yeah. You're unable to move because of the constriction. You're like inside the body of it, and you are slowly being inched down into acid. What do you want to do? We can't hear you if you're talking, man. So.
Oh crap. If I'm an octopus, I don't even need to move. There's records that a dead octopus can, or squid can choke a person, even if it's...
You're inside the body, Varus. You can't choke it. Okay, you're inside it, and you can't move. You're restrained. That means no attacks.
But I don't need to move.
That is fine. You can't attack.
I'm not attacking. I'm just holding on.
Well, you could stay in. Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, I'm not sure what you think you're grabbing a hold of. You're in its throat, esophagus. There's nothing to hold on to.
And I have suction cups on all my tentacles.
Okay, that's okay. So you're trying to hold yourself inside there, but you are being covered. You are feeling the effects of acid. I will let you know that.
Yeah, I don't mind, but I'm an octopus. I have 8 limbs, and they are all sticking to the sides of its throat.
Okay, hold on a second.
So
So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let me give the octopus because you actually get those hit. You do. What's the? You get the temp points for that, which is that is true. So, monster manual, NPCs, a giant. Well, okay, pick the damn giant octopus. All right, put it here, and it is with Varus. So you're going to get 88 hit points. All right, boom. All right. So you are now a giant octopus inside it. All right.
And I'm trying to hold on, so I'm trying to choke it at the same.
Well, you can't. There's no choking, Vars. I'm just letting you know. Nice try. You can't choke something from the inside, unless you're just and it's eating you. It's not going after anything else. So.
Yes, you can. If I'm in his throat, I'm not in his stomach yet, right? So he's still swallowing me.
He
So
has swallowed you. Yeah, there's not is swallowing.
He's a worm. He's a worm. He's in the broth.
All right, you are inside. Anything else you want to do? You are now big. You're now big squid.
No, my only action is to hold on.
That's fine. I get. I got that. You're good. You're moving back and forth in the acid that is going up and down. That you're just so you know, it is starting. You'll take some damage here in a second, but you do get the 10 hit points. That definitely is allowable. Anything else?
Nothing else for now.
Pass your turn, please. Hondo.
Yeah, they just kind of creep.
Yeah. So I need a stealth check from you, please, with advantage.
1 moment.
And you notice that she moved too, but she did it at. No one sees me. She's doing it at half speed.
No, I'm not moving.
Oh,
Hondo's
okay.
not moving. The
Okay.
minions around
Oh, that's
the
right.
corner.
Minions. My bad. Okay, they moved. Never mind. You're good. Okay, they're out of the way. Yeah, sorry. Gotcha. Okay. Giant octopus, that's Vars. Okay, Wobble and the Shield Guardian just staying in the corner, right?
Yeah, actually, they're gonna. Shield Guardian is gonna be ready to step out and protect everybody that's next to him if he has to.
Okay.
Just so you know, he's.
All right.
He's
Giant Spider will try to web Ruckus, try to bring him up into the deal. All right, Ruckus, he hits you with some web, and you are now restrained. As it wants to begin to cocoon you up. On your turn, you'll get a strength check to be able to burst through the web. All right.
Varys can attack from the inside.
He's restrained.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't attack.
Yeah, it does. He can't do anything.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. He can attack, but he has disadvantage.
Oh. All right. Well, then we'll hold back. He can attack then. I would think that restrained means you couldn't do anything. I'm getting okay. All right. My bad. I apologize. I'm thinking the grapple. I'm thinking all that. I'm taking it down that. So slap away. You've got, so here, let's do this then. Well, no, that's the worm. Sorry. Where's your octopus? Let's put him up. No, it's actually there. So you've got there. You have, you're holding your breath because you're out of water, but that's fine. It's got it for an hour. You have got your tentacles. You may make a tentacle Attack. You don't get more than one. Let's see. Advantage. Breathe. All right. So you can give it some slap damage, but you make him at disadvantage though.
Wait, I have target. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You can just drag that roll is a miss. So you've already so inside. Oh, it's a critical miss. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm taking a peek because of my mess up. You just missed your attack. I'm not worried about your crit fumble. So you're fine. You're more worried about using your tentacles to not slide down its gullet any farther, or unless you may come out its other end, but you don't know. So, all right, Hondo.
I am a stalagmite or tight, whichever the case may be.
Okay. Well, actually, that's okay. Did I not put Varus has? So when you that was because it's the octopus. Never mind. All right. What was that? I just saw the 20, didn't I?
Yeah.
He gets a wish.
Wish?
Oh, he gets a wish.
Finish your damage.
Not too outrageous.
Not too outrageous, though. Yes.
That's how I got my hammer.
Yeah.
And who is this? This is for Banjo too. Great.
Yeah.
I think Banjo should wish that he had Hondo's hammer.
Banjo wishes this purple worm would have a heart attack and die.
Yay!
It doesn't have a heart.
Yeah, that's cheating. That's a
Is that really you wanted to try?
It really doesn't have a heart.
I don't think a worm does a worm have a? I don't know. And I'll be honest, I apologize.
It's got to have a mechanism to move
Blood.
the circulatory system.
There's a worm. How many? Okay.
Well, it has a brain. I wish this purple worm would have a brain aneurysm
He just wants
because
it
of
to
that
die.
filthy taste in its stomach.
Well, you pick your wish.
You just have to say it, right?
How about just the worm dies?
No, it's not going to kill it. Not on a wish.
Yeah,
not
I
happening.
wish
No.
I wish this purple worm would have a
Wait,
brain
why
aneurysm,
don't
and that's
we
my
just
wish.
make him talk to one?
You
Make
did-
Barry stop once, and then he just stops.
Yeah.
Did you wish for something like, I wish the purple egg would be back to the place we need to bring it to?
He's taking pity on Varus.
No,
Oh.
I don't want my minions to die, and that thing's heading towards my minions.
No, it hadn't moved. It's chomping on Varus.
Oh, it hasn't.
It
Oh, that changes everything, then.
it went up and then came right down on top of Varus and sucked him up. And its tail it lashed out of his minions, but it hasn't had its turn yet since it's done that. So you haven't seen it move yet, other than when it went to Varus. I'll say that.
Barry is deadly to one.
Okay.
Barry is deadly to one.
Varus is about to be a worm. Your Charles and the Wish. It's whatever you want it to be, but it stopped right there. But does it have a brain? Let me see. No looking up. No cheating, you guys.
It has to have a brain. It has to have a.
Does
Every
it?
creature that lives has.
Does it? Really?
A cockroach doesn't have a brain.
Yeah, they do have brains.
Maybe not. You can take off their head and they can still live.
While you're thinking about it, we will continue on. Oh God, here it goes.
Okay, I have my wish.
And what is your wish?
I wish that for the next however long you think is appropriate, Ruckus becomes gargantuan.
Oh my god. Okay. So
You're about to see two titans fight.
so
Remember how many
all right. So
That might be too ridiculous. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
you're having fun. No, so how do I give you gargantuan size though? I know we like doing large, but that's like triple like the damage, whatever, you know. So, so all of a sudden, there it is. Ruckus becomes this towering beast, man, roaring, and that will give you yeah, wow. Okay, so we'll play around with that in a second here on your rolls and all that, because that's definitely going to change your I'm going to give you some of the purple. I know what the purple worm stats are kind of within the strength and all that, so you're going to get some of that because that's the best thing to play it off of. Okay, all right. So so that happens. Now, while that happening, where is my chamber? Here, come here, and I need to one. Okay. Okay. Anything else, or what's so Banjo? Oh, give me the damage. Yeah, you got to do all that damage to the worm.
I think I did the damage, didn't I?
No, I got the wish.
14.
Oh no, they did. Okay, it is. Oh, that's all. I was expecting to be more.
I also have another attack though, so I'm gonna do that one.
Well, doesn't he have sneak attack? Yeah.
Yeah, he does, but
Okay.
I forgot to use it.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was expecting to see all that. That's why I went, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that. I'm terrible. All right, but yeah, he'll pass.
All right, your minions have moved. I'm assuming they're keeping out of the way, correct?
Yeah.
All right, and Varus, your minions are standing, looking where you once were, but are shadows of footprints on the ground because that's how quickly you moved, and it left the shadow is still there when the worm ate you. But you have halberd attacks from all your, and I'm going to put all your minions at 14 so that they all act at the same time. Where's the other one? Okay, so you have 4 halberd attacks if you want.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Okay. So I sent you should have the character sheet up. I sent you the NPC sheet, so you should have the attack. You can roll those 4 times with damage. If you want them to try to swat at the worm. That's a miss. That was a miss. Miss. I guess that's got to be a hit in it. Yeah, that's going to be a hit. All right. I think they were scared that they might actually hurt you. And it gives it a little scratch. All right. And now, are they going to do anything other than swing? Do you want them moving anywhere?
Yeah, move back.
Well, you can move them, can't you?
They are not too side.
You can move them. All right. You keep moving them and while that's going on Durless.
Okay, I see the worm. Worm looks pretty busy. Has Ruckus like grown that big? Can I still see the giant spider?
You did see the spider, but Ruckus now has grown out and is going to have shattered Actually, I don't even want to roll the strength roll on that because his size now what he got hit with. Is that on you still? Yeah, the restraint is no longer on, Ruckus. I'm taking that off. That's silliness. Yeah, he just all of a sudden, whoop, 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 whoop. And you saw this huge, the dwarf is now as big as the worm.
Then I'm going to work on getting another egg out and putting it on the disc.
All right, 1 second. I need to roll this. It is going to take 6 minutes. Start hacking away.
All right.
Okay. Since there was 3, I always halved it, but you're by yourself right now. So you're slowly but surely. And I need in the tower, a attack roll on the egg. Okay, you punctured that egg. And it pops.
And I'm gonna I already did I'd head towards the ground back this way because I only had 10 minutes on my flight.
Well, you can land on the deal, so you can stand on the strands and all that. They're really solid. They're just.
I thought you said they were sticky. I was afraid of.
They
sticking.
are sticky though too, so you can't your movement's really halved.
Okay,
yeah,
then I'll
that's
land
all.
on
Sorry.
I'll land on the yeah. Don't move me then.
Yeah.
I'll land and I'll continue my next round.
On the next one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll this, and I will let you know how long it takes. Okay. All right. All right. Purple worm number 1 is going to give Varus. All right. Oh, I didn't put that on Varus. Okay, that makes sense. So let me give you, Varus, you've got ongoing damage, and you're going to get. Oh, I didn't roll one. Okay, 21 points of acid damage comes off of you here. But it's not, so I'm going to subtract 21. So that's 67. Okay. And you'll take it then on your turn when it comes up. All right. Rumbling begins to emanate from the south room area again, and y'all will proceed to nose another worm comes burrowing up into the room. Ruckus. You now have 2 of them in the room.
So is Ruckus like the size of like a storm giant, or what is he?
He's a gargantuan. He's the same size as the worm. So what that does for him is I got a +9 on your strength. You can give yourself temporarily give yourself 28 strength. You're at 19, Ruckus. Are you with us, or did he step away? Ruckus.
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I was muted.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Give yourself
28
give
strength?
yourself 28 strength. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll then give you all that extra bonus first. I'm assuming that's mainly all it's going to be good for, or what you would be using it for, don't you think? Or is there, because that's going to give you all those. Yeah, it took up all your damage and all. That's what I was looking at to do. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
They don't have a lot. The dexterity might go up. They don't really. It's the gargantuan. It's more about strength than it is anything else. So
For sure.
yeah. Okay, but you were at 19.
So I'm
just remember
going
that.
to move over to right here. I think that'll put me in melee range. Maybe a little bit more forward. Right there.
Yeah, you're next to it.
Okay. Okay, so as I'm approaching, I want to see if I can make an insight check to see how far down Varus has traveled down his gullet.
You can make it in the tower.
Okay.
He about halfway down.
Okay.
Quarter to halfway down. Because he actually became a giant.
I'm gonna avoid striking those areas.
You're fine. Yeah, I got you. It doesn't show.
I just don't want to cut him in half.
No, it doesn't show as far as if they're talking about that. You just have. There's just some certain damage that has to happen for the worm either killed or a possibility to regurgitate what it just swallowed.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
So I'm gonna go reckless with my rage still active. And what the hell was that? Oh, I had the spider targeted. Sorry.
Let's see. The purple
both
worm
hits,
took a
yeah.
miss. Oh, you missed it. I guess the large
did.
size. Yes, you were surprised at the ferocity of your strength.
Oh, all right.
So, second
I'll
attack.
again.
That is a hit. All right. Oh, wow! You're not you untargeted both of them. Sorry. Here.
Oh, jeez.
That's fine. That's a miss.
Okay. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. She is going to move. Now she's seeing another one and goes. She's saying some elvish words that you're pretty certain are not repeatable on a PG-13 stream. And so she will have move, but she is making her way toward the strand.
Okay.
Banjo's minions.
They are going to move into position to start firing.
Okay.
So they'll move to like right here.
All right.
And
How
start
many of them do you
firing
want there?
How many? How many?
That's
does
what
he
I'm
have?
saying. That's what
4?
I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 8 also.
Yeah, I'll have all 8 spread out.
That's fine. You can just use the one guy, but fire the 8 times with his crossbows.
Okay.
So that's fine.
You want me to use Banjo's crossbows?
No, he's got the here. Sorry, where are you at? Boom. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me send you the whole. I sent you the wrong. I'm gonna give you the whole dude. There.
Okay. Womp womp. Okay.
Well, you got you're going to take them all firing, are you?
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
you said 8,
They're
right?
they're all in the same turn. Sorry. Uh-oh, the treasure. There is none. All right. So, what the hell? All this stuff rolling.
You said 8, right?
Uh-huh. The old switch. Oh, I'm not doing it now. Oh, I could. Players involved trade characters with random player.
Oh, jeez.
Hondo is now in the worm. Doometh omen forsake you.
So were any of those hits?
No, I don't believe so. I think they're all misfired. Yep. What'd you believe?
I believe it. Okay.
Okay. Mars' turn. Going to take some acid damage. You're absorbing it. And do you still have the octopus NPC sheet up, Varus?
Let me check.
Here, I'm going to send it to you again. All right. Because you've got a tentacle attack.
It's a garden sign, 2 silver, right?
I can't. You're muffled. I don't know why.
Gargan sign through silver. Yes, I have it.
Yeah. And you got your tentacle attack.
Nope, I don't have it. I had a.
What is he saying? He is muffled.
He doesn't have it.
I sent it the giant octopus.
Yeah, but you sent me Ruckus, not the giant octopus.
I just sent it. No, I did not. I'm grabbing the giant octopus icon and sending it to you. Is that not sending you the character sheet for the giant octopus?
Nope.
What the hell?
Nope.
All right, make me a melee attack with at +5. Just roll me a d20. Add 5 to it. That, I believe, is a hit. Yes, it is. All right. So you get 2d6 plus 3. Roll me 2d6 plus, and we'll add 3 to it. 5 points. Oh, there you go. 5 points of damage to
come
the
on.
purple worm. It's like-
Wait, the most important thing, I'm still sticking to his throat.
yeah, you're not moving. Yeah,
It's not swallowing me.
yes. Its whole inner area. When you are inside it, you take ongoing acid damage as you stay inside its throat.
It should be choking, at least gagging.
It's a worm. If you've seen it like a snake doesn't choke either.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Search the internet.
And how does it breathe?
It's gonna choke it out. Believe me, it's gonna throw it out.
You wish. You don't get if you'd had the wish, that'd been nice, wouldn't it? It'd be thrown up.
No. I have seen a snake thrown up everything in his stomach.
Are you gonna do anything else or pass your turn while you wish this would happen?
I'm gonna send you the video.
Yeah, yeah. Hondo, what about your minions?
I need one of them so I can make attacks.
Here you go. Whee!
And do they just get the one bow attack?
Uh-huh. Yep. They have 2 long sword attacks, but they only get the short. They get the heavy crossbow. Yeah, that's a single action. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have how many of them?
I have 5.
Okay. Fire away.
All right, 1, 2, 3. That's number 4. Damn, these guys are rusty. And that's them.
Okay. All right. So the octopus swung, Wobble and Shield Guardian just chilling out. Ready?
No, Shield Guardian's gonna step forward. Like right there.
Okay.
And Wobble's hiding.
Spider is going to turn, not wanting anything to do with a giant stinky dwarf, and it didn't, so it will swing down to try to bite Banjo and miss. Hondo.
Let's see here. Spiders out of range.
Yeah, because they're also up in the air too, way up high.
Okay.
Oh, he shoots at the worm. Oh my. The worm turns. Banjo. Actually, you know what? Varus, would you make me a couple of con checks, please? Throw me 2.
Checks, right? Not
Yeah,
checks.
just checks. Yeah, con checks. Your wall has been raging and needs to be. Those are con checks. What is that? That'll drop the wall. Never mind. I don't need another one. I don't need the second one. You need to get a 10 or better. That's all. All right. Banjo.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
Banjo is going to dispatch the spider.
Okay. Now he uses it.
Now I remember.
Yeah, all right, done.
And then he's going to follow that up with a bow shot on the worm, but he's going to move to right there.
Which worm?
The one that is engaged with Ruckus.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it.
All right, Varus, your minions.
They're gonna come close and they're going to
All right. So you can move your minions up. You don't need to. You can here. I'll get them. You can do your attack. Have you got your sheet still open for one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make your 4 attacks. Okay. 5. That's a miss. Oh, no, it's a miss. And that's a miss. Little Ruckus, your minions.
They are also going to take up firing positions.
And you have how many?
I thought I had 2.
3, 4. You have got 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting.
Oh, all right.
1, 2.
Maybe
3,
we only used 4
4.
tokens, so it wasn't ridiculous.
There were some times when I count 7 on. Oh no, you got 4 and 4 lizards. That's what it is. Okay, so you got 4 guys. Yep. So you just make 4 attacks from that one dude. That's fine.
Are they all the same, or should I use a different character sheet?
No, here they are. Your minions are all the same. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Hit. Okay. Oh, another hit. That's a miss.
So 2 hits.
Okay. So what was the total damage?
3, I think.
3. Okay. Sorry.
And then they'll pass.
Yeah. All right. Varus guys have already all swung. And Dirtless. You have 7 minutes ahead of you to start on the next egg, and I need a attack roll in the tower, please.
Attack rolling.
Basically, what I'm doing is you're rolling. Okay, you're fine there. You're rolling to try to see that you're striking the substance and not the egg. And if the attack is successful, then you're good. If it fails, then you puncture the egg. Basically, what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. But you are good there. All right.
That's my.
That's your turn. All right.
Yeah.
So this guy can only give. He will swing his tail at Ruckus. He can't move, but he wasn't planning on moving anyway. All right. So he will give you piercing damage, and then you have succeed. So what does that do? Tail stinger. All right. You have is your resistance on everything?
Yeah, my resist poison is on.
That's what I'm wanting to know. I'm wanting to make sure that's there, because this is what you're going to get with this poison tail. So, all right. The next one moves in here and senses this, and this is a bold ash 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, was I gonna get any additional hit points, or am I staying the same?
You're the same. You just body just grows. You don't get extra hit point. Yeah.
That was just my question.
Yeah. Now this guy, so he is double. He will have rushed up here, but he can't attack. Your turn.
Okay.
And you did 3 points. Okay, yeah, I've got to track the amount of points that you guys are hitting this worm where there's some stuff goes on. So I just want to make sure I get the right amount. I'm just letting you know, if you do a certain amount of damage, he may upchuck Varus. All right. All right. Are you rolling just all the hit? Oh, okay. 1 second here. Let's see. a hit with the damage was how much? 14. Hold on, 14 and 8, and then I saw another hit, didn't I?
Yeah, it was an
And
additional 14.
another 14. That's 16. How much does the damage need to be?
28.
Yeah, but there was some earlier though, so I'm trying to see.
Oh yeah. 3, I think.
Alrighty. The queer makes a Constitution saving throw. Well, no. Punch. Oh, okay. Let me roll it. I grabbed that. Come here. Where am I? Con saving throw. All right. Varus gets his wish. Varus is going to. All right. The worm must succeed the con saving throw, and then the turn.
But wait a minute. Varus is hanging on. He's trying not to move.
Well, yeah. So what? Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to
That's
make him throw me
that is
up.
true, but he is hanging on. So gosh, Lee, he probably should get it. He should probably get an advantage on that Constitution saving throw because Varus is trying to hang on. Oh, Varus, isn't that sad? Yes, here we go. I'm going to roll it here. 23. Oh, Varus. You stay in his gullet.
Don't do this to me because I was very clear that I was trying to make him throw me up.
I want a perception roll in the opening, and you need to beat.
I was clear that I was trying to make him throw me up.
I know you are, but you're also using the suction cups, and so this is a dual react, and so you don't know that that's going on outside. So you make me I want a dexterity check from you, please. Or perception. Sorry, I call it perception. Yeah, I want to know if you know what's happening right now. Just roll it out in the open. Oh, Varus. Someone want to give him an inspiration? There's only one of y'all that got it. There you go.
He's in this situation because of me. It's the least I can do.
Oh, he's in this situation because of him. Okay, there's nothing.
Yeah, I meant this specific situation, not the situation of his life.
You can roll your perception again, Varus.
I don't feel very confident about this.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I'm glad that I hope that drink you're having is stiff. All right, there you go. All right. So you come, the worm lifts up and just goes, and Varus flies out and falls prone down the deal and will take another 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you are thrown up and dropped on the ground right there, 10 feet from the worm. Where are you at? So another 16 is 32. All right. So.
Okay, but before I end my turn, I want to focus my rage on the primal instinct that I know is inside of me.
Oh God!
And I want to try to summon the
kitty. All right.
Hey guys, I have to head to bed.
I think we were going to hold.
It's already 9 o'clock.
It is. So why don't you hold that thought right there, Ruckus, and we'll roll that first the next. Actually, we won't play next week because I've got to go. I was going to play, but I'm actually got to go to a meeting that night now. So we're off next week. So in 2 weeks we will pick up with the Ruckus metamorphosis into the gargantuan were-panther. Okay, and go from there. So. Good job, guys. Nicely done. Even Vars getting visited. We want an explanation of what that was like. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to hold. Dirtus, enjoy. Go to sleep, man.
Religious experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we want a story written on this. We want to know what it was like to be inside the gullet of a purple worm. All right, folks. We will be back tomorrow night with the newbies and the Lost Mines of Phandelver, and then starts all back up again next week. So thanks for watching the Deadbeats on Thursday night. Yep. Y'all be good. Take care.
I have homework.